Good afternoon, Harlene.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you please introduce yourself?
I am Harlene Borja from Balete Jadin, Nueva Vizcaya, 35 years old. I have six children.
All right. Why do you want to work as a domestic helper?
Because of high salary, ma'am, and I want to, and for the future of my children, ma'am, for their schooling, ma'am.
All right. How are you qualified for this job?
Because I am kind and trustworthy, ma'am. Also
May-
a hardworking, ma'am.
Okay. May I know what is your education level is?
I am high school graduate, ma'am.
Okay. What is your recent experience or last job?
Has, as a housemaid, ma'am, for 2 years.
Okay. So at the moment you're still working, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still, at the moment, ma'am, I'm working as a cook in our canteen, school canteen, ma'am.
Good. Okay. Have you worked abroad?
Not yet, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
In our school canteen, ma'am, at Balete Elementary School.
Okay. Are you medically fit?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any serious injury or illness?
None, ma'am.
Are you taking any medication?
Vitamins, ma'am.
All right. Is your child normal delivery or C-section?
Normal delivery, ma'am.
Do you have any tattoo?
None, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Do you drink alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what are the dishes do you know?
Filipino food, ma'am, like adobo, and Philippine delicacies like kahanin and buko pie, ma'am.
Okay. But Helene, are you willing to learn other dishes as well?
Yes, ma'am. I am willing to learn, ma'am, the other dishes, ma'am.
That's good. Do you have other special skills?
Yes, ma'am. Cooking, ma'am.
You love cooking, is it?
Yes, ma'am. I love very much cooking, ma'am.
All right. Do you have experience taking care of a baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose baby you took care of?
My previous employer, ma'am, and my children also, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have experience taking care of an elderly?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's the elderly that you took care of?
My grandparents, ma'am.
Okay. Are you willing to work with any race employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with the employer where the parents, parents-in-law, or any other relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that you have to do all the house chores, gardening, and car wash?
Yes, ma'am.
How many kids do you have?
Six, ma'am.
Are you legally married?
Yes, ma'am.
When your baby was born, who took care of your baby?
I am alone, ma'am.
All right. So you means to say you have experience in a newborn baby, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Who will take care of your kids if you work abroad?
My mother, ma'am.
So Harleen, if anything happened to your mother, you are aware that you cannot go back until you finish your contract.
Yes, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am. I agree, ma'am.
No friends or relative can come to your employer house. Do you agree and understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You strictly need to surrender your phone to your employee in the morning and they will return back once your work is done. Do you agree and understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you misuse the phone policy, employer will confiscate your phone and you're allowed to call 4 times in a month only. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rules and the regulation of the handphone policy?
Yes, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use makeup or wear sexy clothes. Do you understand and agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee when you apply the job in the Philippine agency?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any allergic to food like seafood or any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of pets?
No, ma'am.
Do you have friends or relatives here in Malaysia?
None, ma'am.
How many years are you planning to work in Malaysia?
As long as my employer wants me to stay, ma'am.
Okay. Have you already taken your vaccine and booster?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what are the doses you take?
Sinovac, ma'am.
Okay. Have you infected by COVID Omicron before?
No, ma'am.
Are you aware that you have a day off, but you're not allowed to go out from the house? You're only allowed to rest in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
So if ever, Harleen, you work on the off day, your employer will pay additional 70 ringgit per off day, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you understand and agree? We will upload your video recording and CV in our YouTube and website.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Harleen, if your employer is watching your video right now, what would you like to say to your employer?
Hello to all prospective employers. If you choose me, I will promise to do my duty and I promise to take care of your children as my own. And I am kind and trustworthy and also hardworking. Thank you.
Okay, Harleen, if ever there's any employer interested with your CV, we will let know your agency. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless.